Hey guys, welcome back to Sky Factory 2.5. I'm Brim, he's Grum, and this is episode 23. Now what are we going to do today? Well, I thought we would start out down here. I mentioned at the end of the last episode that I was probably going to go ahead and get our wireless ME set up, and I have done that. It's pretty simple. You just need a wireless terminal, which I've got, a quick wireless access point, and a security terminal. And of course you drop your wireless terminal right up here, and it links to the system, and then you can pull it out and access the ME system. Now I have gone ahead and built a couple, what I put in here, 20, gives us 108 or 105 meter range. That's most of our base area. It's not all of it, but it's most of it. Now, I just want to show you guys that and let you know that I had done that. What are we actually going to do today? We are going to get started on RF tools. That's right. I want to build a dimension. I want to go exploring other dimensions. Yes, I do. Now, I think I have mentioned in the past that I don't know a whole lot about this particular mod. But it's something I'm very interested in. I'm interested in getting access to some other things. So the only way I know to do it is to dive in and see what we can figure out. Now, in preparation for doing this, are we still up high? No, we are not. Interesting, though, that we are up that high with our usage. What's be taking all the energy right now? I don't know. I might have to go look at some point. But I did want to note that I expanded our reactor just a tiny bit to provide a little bit of extra power. If we can get down there. Actually, I have created a waypoint on my Charm Abyss location for this, but it was originally a 7 by 7 by 5 tall, I believe, and I've expanded it up to a 7 by 7 by 7. I think it now is capable of producing 11.7 kilowatts on its own, or kilowatt, say like that. So that's significantly more power, about 50% more power than what it was producing. We've got that just because the RFTools stuff can be pretty hungry as far as sustaining dimensions and that sort of thing, so we wanted the extra juice just in case we needed it. Now, I think we have already built the book for RFTools. It's probably down here in a bookcase, which I really should move up to. Let's see, RFTools. RFTools Dimension Manual. Yep, that's the one right there. What's the other RFTools book? That's just the general RFTools book. All right, so Introduction to Dimension Building. Walls and walls of text. Yes, that is not what we want. Let's see here. Revealing your dimlets. We've already done that. We've already made that. We've got some dimlets. What is this? You may notice that some of these craftable dimlets require a weird item. A dimlet template, which can be crafted as follows. Okay, that's fine. This is the blank empty dimension tab. Dimension inscriber. It looks like we need a bunch of tools. Alright, let's just go upstairs and start building stuff. You know, always read the manual last, right? So let's take a look at if we can do an at RFTools. Let's see here. So we've got a support block, block protector, modular storage. I'm guessing these are not the tools we need. Probably the stuff up here. RF monitor, liquid crafters. The crafters are actually pretty cool. We haven't used them yet, but they are very cool items. Dimlet filter, machine infuser, environmental controller, spawner. I'll tell you what, I probably should have done some research before I started this. Let me cut away real quick and figure out exactly which machines we need. I know we need this thing. Space projector block. No, that's not it, but it looks like that. Oh, it's this thing right here. Oh, I wonder if here they are. Energy extractor. Matter transmitter and receiver. I know we need those two. Let's see what these consist of. So it looks like there's a base machine frame. So I'm guessing we're going to need at least a gold nuggets. Grr. Let's just get a few of those in the system, because why not? And then go ahead and... yep, that. And there's 2 of those, so that allows us to build 1 each of these. There's that one. And we'll grab the receiver. Wait, it's the same thing? Wasn't that the same recipe? Is that the same recipe? Oh, no, they're upside down. I see. You tricked me. I'm not that hard to trick. So we have the transmitter. Here's the receiver. Okay. Alright, now. It didn't take long for me to get out of my depth, did it? Dimlet scrambler. I know that's one of those things. Dimlet researcher we've already done. Screen controller. Dimlet inscriber. I bet we need one of these, which means we're going to need more machine frames. You know what? Let me just here. 3, 4. There. Dimension inscriber. Sure. Not exactly sure what it does, but we want one of those. What's next on the list? Dimension builder. That sounds important. Ooh, what is this? No. Say it ain't so. Dimension builder. So in order to do the dimension builder, we must do the awakened draconium ingots. Oh, because I am 99.9999 awakened. Okay. So let's prepare. And that means I've got to cut away, because that means I've got to charge up 4 blocks of draconium, which is going to take forever. Because if we're going to do it, if we're going to use our 1 dragon heart, we've got to get as much draconium out of it as possible. Oh, crud. Okay, so let me cut away. Let me get the ritual together. Let me get stuff ready to do that, and we'll be back in just a few minutes. Okay, guys, I am back, and as you can see, oh my goodness, we almost completely drained our vibrant capacitor bank. Now the good news is this thing holds 450 million RF, and of course we only needed to charge 4 draconic blocks, so they take 100 million RF apiece. So we're actually able to get them all charged up with the power that was stored in here, which means the good news is that at 450,000 RF a tick, it actually didn't take that long. So that's a big yay, at least. I was worried that that was going to take like the next several hours, but no, it actually didn't take quite that long. So let's see, we have those, we have these. So for each charged draconium block that we're going to set down, we need 4 draconic cores. So to do 4 charged draconium blocks, we need 16 draconic cores. We need tiny TNT, and we need, we're going to use tiny TNT. I'm personally of the opinion it was put in the game specifically for stuff like this, because we have to blow up the heart. Where is our dragon heart? Right here. We have to blow up the heart, and at least the tiny TNT does very, very little damage. Now, where should we do this? We could go over by our quarry. Yeah, that's probably the best place to do it. Over by the quarry, there's really nothing here for us to mess up. But there's also quite a bit of mobs down here. We could, let's see here. Where else could we go? We could go to the nether and build a platform, but then we're going to have issues. Well, let's drop down here. This is where we did another ritual down here, right? No mobs? No mobs. Okay, cool. Let's just do it right here. All right, so the way we do this, we have to take down the torch, because anything that is not draconium, or is not anything, basically, is going to be sucked into the heart. So, man, it's been forever since I've done this. I think do I throw the heart down? Oh, goodness, I'm so worried. I've only got 1 heart, and I'm so worried that I'm going to mess this up. Well, there's really nothing to do but to do it, right? So there's that. To place him down. Oh, I'm going to have to turn off magnet. There we go. All right, so we throw that down. Where is the... We light this. We back up. All right. Oh, that didn't do it. It wasn't enough TNT, apparently. Okay. Not a problem. We go get bigger TNT. We know where there's more TNT. Matter of fact, I think I've still got a bunch in the system. TNT. A little bit. 20. Not bad. Little tiny bit of TNT. We'll go back to the quarry. Hey, cut that out. Haha, you did. Actually picked up the XP too, that's cool. Okay, let's try this again. So let's grab, I'll actually grab 2 TNT, not like I actually need 2 TNT, but you know what, I actually wish, oh, are we in 303 mode? I really don't want that on dirt. Alright, so can you guys still see? I hope you guys can still see. So we place that down, we're going to toss that on top, we're going to light this, we're going to back away. Alright, did that, it looks like the heart is activated, so we're going to throw these down. We're going to let them get sucked up. Come on, suck them up. Suck them up, and then we're going to do 1, 2, 3, 4. Oh, yep, it's charging. See the particles going into the block, so it is turning those into awakened. And I think there's a fairly big explosion when this happens, so I'm going to back up just a little bit. Come on. Come on. There we go. Dun, 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 dun. Awakened draconium blocks. Oh, this is, I really didn't plan to do this. I thought we were still a little bit of, yeah, I can do that. Dun, dun, dun. It's all about, it's all in the ritual. Is that what it says? It's all in the ritual. So let's go ahead and block this back up just because we don't want nasties getting to us. Do we have any torches? We have that 1 torch that we knocked down from upstairs. There. And we'll just block this up. There we go. Dun, 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 dun. All right, let's get back to what we were doing. How's that? Now, let's see. Do I need... The good news is... You know what? Before we turn all of this, because this is it. This is all the Awakened Draconium we've got access to right now. We need to look at the ritual for Resurrection Stone. Let's see. So that's just Wyvern Cores and Draconium blocks. So that does not require... Oh, and some mob souls. So that does not require Awakened Draconium. I don't think anything that revives the dragon is going to require Awakened Draconium. I don't know where the ritual is here. Where's the ritual? Where? Okay, let's see. Reaper, Draconic Shield, Energy Storage, Ritual of Draconic Resurrection. So, a Resurrection Stone, which we just looked at, it only requires Draconium, Glowstone blocks, Obsidian, Diamond blocks, and Charged Draconium. So none of this is going to require Awakened, so we can actually use all of our Awakened if we need to. Now, hopefully, we're not going to need to use all of it, but there it is, just in case. Now, let's go ahead and throw the tablet in there. Go ahead and throw that in the trash. Throw that back in the system, and we can get our stuff back the way it was. Okay, now, what were we actually looking at? At RFTools. I believe we were looking at the Dimension Builder. Yeah. So we now should be able to build that. Dimension Builder. We have an inscriber, a builder. Create a Dimension Builder. That would be nice. I mean, creation, or Dimension Editor. Do we need that? Don't know. What is it? Let's grab it. It's cheap, fairly. Do you like how we're doing this? Dimension Monitor. Send out a redstone signal in case the power level of the current dimension goes below some threshold. Well, that might be nice to have if we had... Isn't there one that will tell us... Oh, look, they've all got tooltips. Screen controller. The researcher, we know what that does. The scrambler, insert 3 known dimlets, of which at least 2 should be non-craftable, and it will return a new random. Okay. Inscriber, construct your new dimlet by combining specific dimlets into an empty dimension tab. Okay. Dimension builder, I think this is the thing that actually powers it up. Yep. Creative. It feels to me like there really should be more blocks and stuff here. I don't know. We're just going to move forward. How's that? Sometimes the best way to do is just to do it. So let's grab some flux duct, because we're going to need power over there. Now, we won't have to worry about... Normally, you would need to carry a... What is this? A matter transmitter with you to transmit yourself back home. But we will just... You know, we've got 1,267 fuel in our term of dislocation. So we will use it to get ourselves home. All right, so let's see. I don't really know the order that these are needed in. I'm guessing like the dimension builder. Oh! Did I break anything? First, let's change him back to a 1x1. I think I was just far enough away from this that it didn't touch it at all. How lucky is that? Let's put some stone back in. Yeah, because that was bad. Very bad, Brim. You know what? I panicked. That is not the first time I've done that at all. And some have been much less forgiving than what just happened right there. Much less forgiving. So, all right, this is just power. So we can bring it straight over if we can see it. There we go. And then bring some power right down through here. Start powering these bad boys up. We are on 1x1. And I'm guessing my my AoE safe mode's off too, so that's the only reason that sort of stuff happens. Alright, Dimension Builder. We're going to need more power because we got more machines than that. We built more machines than that, so I hope we've got more machines than that. Let's see. Dimension Editor. Well, that sounds like something we would, are interested in. What is that? No idea. Okay. Oh, this could be really rough. Dimension Inscriber. This sounds like where we'd actually build, right? Ooh. Is what you use to actually code your dimensions. Okay. So this must be where the blank things go. And I think if we just put a blank one in and hit OK, the first time it will create a completely random one for us, and I have no idea whether it's good, bad, or indifferent, but surely there is a block. Maybe it's that... Alright, this is where we power them up. You know what? I bet this is not going to be... Let's do this. Let's actually build a tesseract for that, because that thing is going to require huge amounts of power. So we'll put the tesseract right underneath it, so it can just draw all the power out of the system that it wants. Of course, it would help if we had already had a frame. Let's jump down there. You know what? I moved that machine. I don't know what I'm thinking. Where did I move that machine? Right over here, I think. Oh, I haven't provided it power yet either. But I bet it's got enough power. Yeah, it's got enough power in it to do one of these, at the very least. Put that back up there. Come on. Come on. Oh, we have to flip the bucket around. Grrr! Grrr! Oh, my goodness. Come on. Is that because it's not powered? Oh, no, it's because it's missing its capacitor? No. Is this the wrong fluid transposer? Oh, pulverized fluid transposer. Here's my resonant fluid transposer down here. That's really irritating, because now I don't think I can pull it out. All right, so let me do this. So I've got a barrel up here, right? And it has got resonant ender in it. And I lost 80 buckets of resonant ender because I didn't do this at one point. Nope. Yep, that's what we want. We want to drain all the ender out of the system. It's only, I guess, 20 buckets. And then we'll move that down here over the top of this one where we can fill very quickly. So I'll just let that finish filling up. And I'll take care of that later. Hopefully I'll remember to do that. We all trust my memory, right? All right, this goes in the system now. We'll grab the tesseract and finish him off. Now, I don't know how much power these others require, but I seem to recall this is the thing that actually completely powers up the dimension, and therefore, you know, that when we look at those whole RF per tick and all that good business, this is the machine that does all that. I'm pretty sure. Sending none, so we'll block, and yeah, we wanted to receive only energy. Okay, which probably means we don't need all of this extra now, because we're no longer pulling power from that. I know it seems like a waste of having 2 tesseracts sitting there like that, but I'd rather have too many. Of course, it would help to turn this thing on. I'd rather have too many than too few. And I would certainly rather build one more tesseract rather than having to fight for power. As you can see, it's already powering up, so that's good, that's good. Okay, now what do we have left? We've got a transmitter and a receiver. All right, so I'm guessing transmitter's going to push us away, and a receiver's going to pull us, it's probably where we land back, right? Wait, we have to have there's like a dialing device or something, right? I really should have read the book. Really should have read the manual. Dialing. Yeah, there's a dialing device right there. So we'll grab that, because that's what connects a transmitter to a receiver. And there's got to be, I know there's a monitor of some sort. It puts a beam over the top of the receivers and transmitters and tells you whether or not your destination is safe. RFTools. The only thing I saw in all of this that was like that, oh, there's a destination analyzer right there. Duh. Matter booster. Energetic, energenic, I guess it uses ender pearls. Oh, pearl injection. Oh, this is the thing where you got to shoot the pearls around in big circles and then catch them. And nope, not doing all that. Destination analyzer. I think. Did I end up building exactly enough machine frames? Nope. I guarantee I'll end up having to have another machine frame for something because that just could not happen. Okay, so this one, the dialing device. I think we can put it one by one. Yes. This one I think we can put here, and I think. And certainly don't quote me on this, but I think the dimension analyzer needs to be right next to the receiver? No. I don't know. We're going to put these down like this. This is the transmitter. This one sends us away. This one is the receiver, which would catch us. Oh, I hope so. Hope that's right. Now, that might be all the devices we need. They all look different, so I'm guessing I didn't accidentally create... Oh, no. Yeah, that one's got little things on it. Sure. Now, how do we... Oh, we need to name this thing. What is this one? This one's the transmitter. So we'll do from home, ? And of course we can make it public because, how do I actually, public, private, add a player to the access list. So is that it? Is that name it just by clicking out of it like that? What does this thing do? It does nothing? Oh, it's a destination analyzer. Okay, so yep, that did it. Sure it did. This one would be then to home, right? ? Because we're still not sure. From home to home. No, this would be... Oh, wait. Okay, this is the transmitter, so this is from home. This one sends us away. I'm telling you, this. I find this particular mod a little confusing. So let's just see. We dial those together. Is that what we do? Looks like it. It says it's safe, and I'm guessing... Ooh. Well, yeah, it just bounces from here to there. So maybe... Ooh, maybe not. Maybe that's not the way I'm supposed to have that configured. I don't know. You know what? Let's just get... you know what? So far we have stumbled around and haven't done anything that got us killed. So let's just see, let's see about building a tab. Do need our T because that is way too little. This thing, right? Empty dimension tab. That looks about right. Paper and redstone. Yeah, that looks easy enough. Let's grab one of those. And I think if we just put it in here, where is the one that builds? That's an editor. That would be obviously to edit. Inscriber. Do we need to put it in here? It doesn't shift click in. Surely it can't go in here yet because it isn't anything. I bet it's this one. Aha, wait, it goes in there. And we got an achievement. A what? A new world awaits. Okay, so can we just say everything appears to be all right? Yeah, right. It won't, okay. Oh, there's a store button down here. Okay, 2,000 RF a tick creation costs, 10 RF a tick maintenance costs. That should not be, we should be able to supply that with no problem. Now, can we look at, where is the editor? Can we look in here and see what's in it? No. Can we, that's a builder, inscriber, dialing device. I have no idea what to do with this next. That's the dialing device. Oh, it's got to go in here, right? Because it actually has to get, like, booted up. Oh, yeah, but it's booting up really fast, so. Oh, I am so nervous. Now, do we leave it in here? Name is ID2. Well, how do we rename it? We don't want to name it ID2. Can we, did I make a mistake by taking that out of there? Oh, looky there. Terrain void. Well, now, isn't that just great? Just great. Seriously? Did you build me a void world? Sun brightness, sky factor. What'd that say? Terrain void. Void. I don't want more void. I've got all the void I can deal with right here. Please don't really be that. Please let it be building a base block stone. Fluid block water. Controller cold, so it's going to be a cold biome. Sun brightness 1, star brightness, sky color. I have Northlia. Body red moon. Okay, you know what? Nope. So that doesn't let us... Can we put it down here now and edit it? Nope. Isn't that the editor? Inscriber? Can we... We've already put it in here, right? Extract... Oh, what does this do? Extract the dimlets out of the realized dimension tab. I don't think we'll do that right now because I think that'll break it. Dimension builder. Dialing device. Oh, look at there. We've got a new... dial? It said it dialed okay. It's getting power. Wow. It holds a lot of RF. Ooh, it's yellow. Okay, wait. Red means it's going to kill us. Yellow means it's not chunk loaded, I think. There's nobody over there, so it's not loaded, and that's because we haven't been there yet. Man, I am so nervous. Okay, if I die, my ring of flight's going to stay with me. My heart canister will stay with me because they're always bound. If I just put away the rest of this stuff, we need to grab some food out and eat it. I mean, what's the worst that could happen? It would kill us. As long as everything's put away, it's not going to matter. And I don't know why I'm coming back over here because I don't need to do that anymore because I'm not yet accustomed. Isn't there like a plow? I've got food in here, but I don't cooked. I know I've got some cooked meat of some sort. There's some, I've gotten a bunch of Pam's Harvest Craft stuff out of loot bags. It's very good food, but I can never remember the name of it. Alright, so we put that away, and those away, and this away, and we toss that in there. The rest of the stuff we'll just toss in our bag. Obviously, if we get killed, we would lose the bag, but the bag really isn't anything more than just tied to that chest. So we could always grab the chest out, change the colors back to whatever the bag. Oh, that would be nice to know what that's got to be the brown bag. Oh goodness, it's either brown or blue. Either way, we could find it pretty quickly. So now all we have on us right now, all we have on us is our Charm of Dislocation. You know what? It's soulbound. We've already soulbound it. So it's soulbound. Our Ring of Flight is soulbound. So worst case scenario, we would lose our armor. I'm okay with that. We want better armor soon anyway. I'm hoping that, you know, let's just make sure we're on the ME room. We've got it in our hand. I don't know anything to do but to jump through. Here we go. Here we go, guys. Starting teleportation. Don't do it. Stop. Don't hurt me. Oh goodness. It really is a void world. Oh my goodness. Oh. I don't even know what to say. I wanted to come here to see something other than a void world. I wanted to see anything other than a void world. Now here's what's really terrible. You get one free. Oh my goodness, I'm devastated. You get one free random. I think if we do. Okay, so the good news is we're not dying or anything, right? I just can't believe that happened. And I bet there's nothing out here. I bet there aren't even the little house things that you can get more more dimension shard thingamabob dimlets. That's the things. I bet there aren't even any dimlet things out here. No, I see nothing. Absolutely nothing. Oh, are you kidding me? There's nothing out here. We've been through like 3 biomes already. Oh wait, no, I lied. Oh, what is that? Oh, it's a slime island. Ooh, that means we could get blue slime juice out of it. This, however, does not make up for the fact that there are none of the little. Oh, there's a creeper here too. Hello, Miss Creeper. There's a slime island with no slime pool on it. That's just brilliant. We're out of here. Forget it. Nope, we're out of here. Okay. Because I think what'll happen if I build. Do we still have this up? I think if I build another random one, it'll automatically make it the same ID. It'll automatically make it ID 2 again. Where is this thing, right? Yeah. I think if we put it in here and hit store, it'll turn out to be, yeah, see, it's ID 2. And it's already charging up because it's over there charging up. So this does us absolutely no good. All right, so can we extract? It just turns it back to blank. So we're actually going to have to try, hey, looky here. Okay, so first things first, let's just pull this out since, is there any way to rename? I really want to rename this. Is there no way to rename this thing? Wait, is this a name? Oh, Void World of Sorrows. Gotta put 2 O's. There. Oh, I can't store now, though. Oh, phooey. Is there any way to destroy these? Did that actually change the name? I don't think so. Oh, it did change the name. Now it says Void World of Sorrows on it. Does it change it over here? Oh, it does. That's hilarious. Okay. Well, okay. This one just is horrible. So let's stick it up on the wall. Go. That's where sad dimlets go to die, I guess. Okay. So in that case, we're gonna have to build. Oh my goodness. I don't know enough about this to be doing this. So let's see. What do we have here? We've got. So this looks like a biome dimlets, and notice that they're categorized. Like these are all going to be, they've got the same picture on them. So these are all biome dimlets, and then what do we have here? Controller dimlets, checkerboard, cold. Okay. So we could do. Is there a single? Medium dimlet, warm, single. Okay, so if we do single, could we grab something like? Oh, we were looking at 1.4 mesa. Do we have a mesa? Oh, we have a bunch of mesas. Biome Mesa Bryce. I have no idea what that is. It's cheap though. Look at that. Biome Mesa Dimlet. Okay, so this would make it Mesa Dimlet single controller. So it would all be Mesa, right? I'm hoping that's what that means. Because I'm pretty sure this one says this dimlet controls a biome that can be generated in dimension. The controller specifies how they can be used. One of these says it must go first. A biome controller will affect how biomes are used in this. Right, you know what? We don't have any choice. We've got to try to build one of our own. We're just going to go for it. We're just going to go for it. What's the worst that can happen? Haven't we already asked that? Okay, these are digit dimlets. So if we were to take a digit dimlet and just create a new tab with the 2 dimlet on it, that is ID 2. So we would get the exact same dimlet we already have. We'd go to the exact same world. So we don't want anything to do with those things right now. Effects. I don't know. Are there any effects we want? Ooh, those are expensive. -1%. Effect poison 2. Ooh, no. Let's see. Feature canyons. Do we want any features? Affects various features of the dimensions. Some of these features need material or liquid modifiers put in front of them. Okay, okay, okay. Ooh, look at there. Molten aluminum. There's all kinds of stuff here, but I'm not sure. I'm not sure we can afford any of these other things right now, since we're just trying to play with this. I'm obviously going to spend some time offline. Okay, let's just see if this works. All right, so dimension editor. No, this is for like a realized one, right? So we put this in here. We put these in that. This is the mesa. Let's see. I hope this works. Mesa question mark? Fingers crossed. Okay, well, there's nothing to do but to charge it. Where do we charge it up? We charge it right here. Nothing to do but charge it up and try it, right? So, why didn't it show up over here? I guess because it's not built yet. Oh, it should be now. Haha! Okay, so from here to here, dial. Now, we did not specify any things like, you know, peaceful, or don't let there be bad effects, or features, or liquid tops. We didn't specify any of those things. So this thing has exactly two things in it: a controller dimlet and a biome dimlet. So everything else is going to be completely random. So we're going to leave all of our stuff in our bag again, cross our fingers, and hope this went well. Here we go. Here we go. Oh, please don't kill me the moment I land. I did not look to see if this thing was charged up. Oh my goodness. Oh, what the? Another void world? Are you kidding me? Oh my goodness. Is it all going to be void worlds? Have they changed RFTools in this mod pack so that it can't produce anything but void worlds? Oh my goodness, that would be so horrible. You have got to be kidding. I mean, interesting village, floating in the air. I dare a villager to walk from one house to the other. Oh my goodness. How is that possible? I'm speechless, and it's because I'm utterly speechless. There's nothing here. Nothing. What happened to Biome Mesa? Well, actually, so check it out. Up there in the right-hand corner, it says we are in Biome Mesa. What is this? Another village. Hey, guess what? I got lots of villages. Oh, that's cool. It built the village walls. I'm guessing that's down at build limit down. But it built the village up at the height where it should be. That's hilarious. Okay, I tell you what, guys. I am going to go back home one more time. I'm going to try to build something that is not horribly bad. And I just think surely they're not all void worlds. They can't be. Alright guys, give me a few minutes. Let me see if I can build something that is actually functional. I'm going to build 2 or 3 and slip through them and see what I can find. And if I can't find anything, I'll come back and tell you I couldn't find anything. But hopefully, we can find something. So I'll be back in just a few minutes. Hey guys, welcome back. So, I've got bad news. That's probably draining very rapidly. Okay, so I've now built several dimensions and gone through them and peeked at them, and every one of them is a void world. So what I ended up doing was grabbing a dimensional shard, and I tossed in a feature dimlet and a material dimlet. I created shard tendrils out of shards, and I'll come back and tear that down and show you, but I want to jump over there and grab a bunch of the shards. I cannot afford, it's like, I don't know, 16,000 RF a tick or something, which we are not producing, so I want to come over here. We need these dimensional shards in order to build other things in the pack, but we don't have access to them. The only place that you can get them are in these RFTools worlds, in the dimensions, so we want to grab a bunch. So I did this so that we could make some of the other things, including the device that allows us... Oh, we need these for energizing too, don't we? We have to have these to make the costs of some of these worlds cheaper. And since we're going to have to... What is that? Oh, that's a fluid cow. Now, the deal is I couldn't even build a safety switch. There is a orb you can build that if the power were to run out in this world, it would keep me alive until I could get out of here. I have to have dimensional shards to make even that thing. So I wanted to get in here. I wanted to grab some of these. I've got several stacks now, right? Yeah. I'm probably safe to call this more than enough. And obviously, I don't want to get killed over here because that would defeat the entire purpose. So let's go power that thing down. All right. We got them, right? Dimensional shards, yes. 437 is what it looked like. Oops. So the really bad news is that we can't just specify... And let's unpower that. And that should mean that this starts going back up. Yes. Yes. So it looks like we were discussing earlier that our power input had gone up. It's going up. It's up to 11,733-ish. And this thing takes 14,431 RF a tick to maintain. Unfortunately, it's going to mean that we have to do that for everything. We're not going to be able to just kind of build a base, cheap dimension that we can get into because there is... so I ended up looking for terrain, right? Terrain? Yeah, there's only one terrain dimlet that we have, and it's terrain void. Matter of fact, over here, there's only one terrain dimlet in the entire pack, and it is the Void. So we are never going to be able to generate a terrain that is anything other than the Void, not in this mod pack. So we're going to have to work around that limitation. We're going to understand that that is the case. Can we like stick this up on the wall? The question is, while it's stuck up on the wall, does the energy continue to drain? So it's at 215, 200-ish. So we'll let that sit for a second, and then we'll take a look at it. So that's kind of a bummer. And it's not that we absolutely have to have the stuff out of the other dimensions, but you know, it was going to be a nice, safe place that we could go and do things, right? If we wanted to set up machines and things on the ground, we would have access to them cheap and easy. And of course, this mod pack doesn't give you anything cheap and easy. I should have known better than that. So we're going to have to deal with the fact that every RFTools world is going to be a... Let's check this now. Did it continue to drain while it was up there? Yes, absolutely. So that's kind of, like I said, it's kind of a bummer, but we can work with that because we've got some cool things that we would like to get out of here. Like, I know we saw, what did we see? We saw plutonium? Plutonium. Now, plutonium is only 300 RF a tick. Yeah. So let's grab plutonium. Let's grab, don't we have like orbs? Yeah. Feature orbs. That's, oh, here's liquid orbs. Huge liquid orbs. No, huge orbs and huge liquid orbs. So what do huge orbs cost? 1 RF a tick to maintain. Liquid plutonium. What did the yellowite cost? Yellowite. Ooh, 10,000 RF a tick. You know what? We could actually keep up with 10,000 RF a tick. So let's do that. Let's try yellowite. Now, we can always get our dimlets back. We have 3 of those, but we can always get them back by deconstructing the dimlet. So there is yellowite. We had orbs, right? Orbs. Huge orbs. Where are the huge orbs? Okay, so there's no difference. They're all 100 RF a tick to create and 1 RF a tick to maintain. So if we grab feature orbs dimlet, feature huge orbs dimlet, and just, oh, we'll need another blank tablet or tab. And let's just see if this works the way we think it works. Blank tab? No. At RFTools. What's this thing called? There it is. Empty dimensional tab. You know what? Make me a stack of those. There. Yeah, that works. We should have probably tossed them over here in the ME system for these bad boys. Dimension inscriber. So let's try tossing this in. And huge orbs. I think this has to come first, right? Yeah. There we go. It says it's okay. So we'll do yellowite. Is it yellow? No, it's yellowrim, isn't it? No, it says yellowite. I think that's the ore, right? Oh, goodness, I hope so. So we'll store that. It is stored. We'll come down here and toss it in the builder. Now, ooh, it's going to take it a minute to build up. So what is... Ooh, it picked up some other stuff because it's 18,001 RF a tick. That's no good because that is significantly more than what we are producing. And you'll notice that this is red right now. It says it will kill us if we go over there right now. Okay, while that's charging up, maybe we can get in there and just check it before our battery runs out. Oh, there's something we want to play with, right? Yeah, let's see if we can keep from getting killed. Shard. Let's grab a stack of these. Let's open up the configuration for our pickaxe and take off the silk touch, because this is an ore that we can... At least I think it's an ore that is... where is our wand? Right there. I think this is fortunable. Yes. Since we've already got a stack and a half, I'm going to say yes, it must have been. And why I made that 5 wide so that it was perfectly wrong for mining, I don't know. Alright, so, with that up, how are we doing over here? Oh, we got to hurry because we're running out of power. Let's get the book put back on here real quick so that we don't lose our Silk Touch book. Let's toss all this stuff in the system. We want to build that orb. That will keep us safe for a short while at RFTools. This thing. I think we probably have all of that in the system. And I'm assuming we have to charge it up. Ooh, I wonder how much RF it actually holds. That's enough. Because what I see is that we're almost completely out. And I want to run over there. Oh, we're not even charged up yet. The world is not even set up yet. Oh, it says it is. But it says it's going to flat out kill. Oh, that's the wrong... Hang on, we haven't dialed this yet. To yellowite. Dial. Oh my goodness, this is so dangerous. Here we go. What's the worst that happens? We die. Yeah, that would be the worst that happens. I think our pickaxe has soulbound on it too. I'm 90% certain of that. Okay. Huge orbs, but I don't see... They don't look like yellowite. Oh, are they? Oh, they are yellowite! Oh my goodness! Okay, this would solve our yellowite Oh, this is so good. We cannot stay here for any... Oh, I bet you guys can't see either, can you? I apologize. See if we can do this out here on the outside. We've got to get in and out very rapidly here and get that dimension out of the builder. But oh my goodness, this is more Yellorite than I've seen in the entire game so far. Okay. We gotta go. Gotta get out of here. How do we do? We still had a little bit of time. We still had some time, but it's starting to become worrisome. So, bang, we'll pull that out. Yay! Okay, so we now know that works. That we can build giant orbs. We'll put him up on the wall for sure. We can build giant orbs with a material. Ooh, excuse me. We can build giant orbs with a material, or giant fluid orbs with a material. Let's try a fluid world. We still got time. Let's see, liquids. What liquids? So here are the huge liquid orbs, and let's find an interesting liquid. Ooh, blazing pyrotheum, but that's going to be 10,000 RF a tick. Something preferably not horribly expensive. Liquid default, that would fill them with water, I think. We certainly don't want that. Firewater. Witchery stuff? Flux goo. Yeah, we definitely don't want flux goo. Is there anything in here that we would actually want? Lava would be interesting in that we could pump lava out of there. Blue slime. Liquid silicon. Liquid silicon. How do you like that? It's liquid silicon. Liquefied coal. I'm betting any of these that are worth having are going to be 10,000 RF a tick. Aluminum. Elementium. In Elementium, like end-game sort of material, and it's 300 RF a tick. Electrical steel. You know what? We were trying to figure out how to do electrical steel on a large-scale basis. Let's just see if this works. Now, I believe we found out it was empty, right? We'll go ahead and grab all of these and pull them out. Oops. Oh, let's put the Yellorium away, please. Come back here. Now, that Yellorium will allow us to get a big reactor cut over from our passively cooled to an actively cooled, and we can produce much more power that way than what we're producing right now. Oh, what was that? That was the... Dark, no, it was the electrical steel. Oh, I can't believe I did that. Liquid molten elementium, liquid molten electrical steel. We'll just go over there and see if this works, and then if it does, we can always go back over there and get... Alright, so we need the steel in first, and then the... Yep, that should work. Electrical steel. And store it. It says it's going to work. It's going 551 RF a tick. That should be easy enough. You know, you notice this turned red, and it's because it's still dialed to the Yellorite world, and the Yellorite world is now, if we were to take this down and look at it, it is now completely out of power. So it would absolutely kill us the moment we walked in there. Actually, it would kill us the moment this thing ran out of power. That's what would really happen. So let's see. He now needs to go, that's the dialer. He now needs to go in here and power up, and he should actually power up very quickly. Creation cost, 2249 RF a tick. That's not bad. Yeah, we're still, because we drained our battery completely down, it's still going to take a while for it to fill back up. But we are looking over here on this side, and that's the reason I separated this way. This gives me in-outs, so I know exactly what's going on. Whoa. What happened there? Oh, I guess that's where it's charging. This side gives me an idea about what's going on total. I know that right now our net is a negative 43k RF a tick. Alright, so are you done? Oh, it's because it has finished creating, it's now just charging the tab. And I think it's going to dump, like, 100 million or some 400 million or something silly in there. So now we should be able to dial it from here to electrical steel. Yes. Dial. Yes. You know what? I feel confident enough. I'm not even really going to put our stuff away. We can always immediately teleport out if it becomes a problem. Come on. Show us. Whoa. What is that? Oh, we got to look and see what effect that is. So we got the normal clouds above us. But what is this funky, weird barrier thing out there? That is pretty cool. Well, I'll have to figure out what that is. That's cool. Alright, so it looks like we do have that's cows. Oh, yep, there's a hostile mob. Oh, we got a cold biome too, it looks like. You know, I really just want to see inside. Just leave me alone. Leave me alone! It doesn't really matter what I do. There's going to be mobs everywhere. Oh, what is this? Emeralds. And that looks like molten electrical steel. It sure does. So, we've got all the emeralds we could ever shake a stick at. And we've got molten electrical steel, which means we won't actually have to try to make, although I think I set up a recipe in our ME system for dealing with electrical steel, because it's really not that difficult to make, but it is an alloy. Hey, quit shooting me. It is an alloy that we now have immediately available right here. So, knowing that now, quit! I'm trying to record video. Can't you see that? Let's come back here. Let's grab a endothermic pump. We've got a couple left over. Let's grab, didn't I put an energy cell away somewhere? There's an energy cell that is completely full, it looks like, and we really should have put these emeralds away. Isn't that nice? And let's go ahead and grab, we've got some leftover barrels down here. Is that on a 3x3? Yes, it is. Let's take that off 3x3. Let's grab a barrel right down here. Do we have an empty barrel? Oh, we don't have any empty barrels? Or drums. They're drums, they're not barrels. I apologize. Drum. Oh, there's a bedrockium drum. Yeah, we'll take that. Okay, cool. And now let's hop back through, and we'll just see if this works. We've still got plenty of power. Matter of fact, it must have fully charged because we're now at a net positive power. Yay. And I think the endothermic pump actually has a... Oh, does it come with a built-in chunk loader? I think it... Most of the... Well, like the Ender Quarry, I know for a fact has its own chunk loader built in. Where did we bust that other one open a while ago? I guess it doesn't really matter. We just need to fly to one, kill the bad guys, and then pop it open. Oh, wait, there's a structure over there. What is that? What is that indeed? Is that a... Oh, it's an abandoned mine shaft. Ha-ha, just sticking up in the air. Now, that is hilarious. Sure enough. The good news is that means we come here and steal cobweb if I can figure out how to steal cobweb without just having it turned back into string. Yeah. Doesn't matter. Let's grab our sword, because I see Miss Creeper coming. Yeah, I saw you. Actually, let's do better than sword. Yeah, that's what I'm talking about. Go away. Go away. Get out of my space. Okay, now, we should be able to pop this open. And the endothermic pump, let's just put all that stuff up there. We need the pump, and it should go above the level of the fluid, so we can actually put it like right here. And then put the bedrock drum on top, and then grab our energy cell and plop it down right here, and tell him that we want to output over there. Did we not? It doesn't look like it's putting power out. Right there, right? Oh, it's charging up, it's charging up, it's charging up. And that is a bedrockium drum full of molten electrical steel, which we can turn right back into ingots over at the house by pumping it into a casting basin. So, yay, that is essentially, looking around, unlimited. Yes, essentially unlimited molten electrical steel at simply the cost of some RF. And as we get bigger and bigger big reactors set up, it's going to get easier and easier to afford and pay for these big worlds like this. So, oh, why did you stop providing power? Okay, guys. Well, we're going to end this here. We know this is now working. We know it's doing the right thing. I'm actually going to hang out over here and get some electrical steel and let this thing work. I'm a little disappointed, but at least we worked our way around it, right? We figured out that we can't do the cheap, easy worlds, but there's still plenty to be done. So I'm excited about that. I hope you guys enjoyed this episode. I know it was a bit of a different sort of episode than what we've had. I appreciate you guys. As I've been saying, I know you can spend your time doing anything you want, but you chose to spend it with me, and I appreciate that very much. I hope you guys have a great day, and I look forward to seeing you next time. Bye-bye.